Beginner's Guide to Building Confidence. Confidence is self-trust in your skills, choices, and values. It comes from within yourself and feels like an inner knowing of your strengths and weaknesses while still thinking positively about yourself. Self-confidence comes from the information and ideas we take in through the world that supports a positive perspective about ourselves, says licensed psychotherapist Ramaya Shunmugavalayutham, LCSW. Often we enter into the world with an abundance of self-confidence. Consider the young child who feels confident taking risks like jumping off the swings or dancing without a care in front of a crowd. When a young child is affirmed and encouraged, they strengthen their sense of self and begin to hold cognitive schemas that confirm they are worthy, valuable, beautiful, intelligent, etc. 1. Attend professional development training. Developing the skills you rely on for your job can impact your overall confidence. When you increase your skill level or develop a specific skill further, like learning a new coding language if you work in IT, you can improve the way you perform in your role, and this can have a positive influence on increasing your confidence. Consider attending professional development training or skills training. For instance, you might take a class or attend a training seminar to learn new project management strategies, or you may read journals or books that can offer the information you need to add to your qualifications. 2. Face your fears. Stop putting things off until you feel more self-confident, like asking someone on a date or applying for a promotion. One of the best ways to build your confidence in these situations is by facing your fears head-on. Practice facing some of your fears that stem from a lack of self-confidence. If you're afraid you'll embarrass yourself or think that you're going to mess up, try anyway. A little self-doubt can even help improve performance. Tell yourself it's just an experiment and see what happens. You might learn that being a little anxious or making a few mistakes isn't as bad as you thought. And each time you move forward, you gain more confidence in yourself. In the end, this can help prevent you from taking risks that will result in major negative consequences. What happens when you do things that you are good at? Your self-confidence starts to soar. Your strengths become even stronger, which helps improve your belief in yourself. Taking this approach also has another benefit. It can increase how satisfied you are with your life. One study found that believing in your ability to build on your personal strengths is moderately related to life satisfaction levels. This starts with identifying what those strengths are. Then, work to make them stronger by engaging with them regularly. 3. Dress for success. Consider your professional wardrobe and improve your work appearance to match what is required in the office. For instance, you might have a business casual dress code, but instead of wearing denim jeans, try a pair of casual slacks. Dressing to appear more professional and coming into work with a business appearance may help influence the confidence you feel when performing your job and interacting with your peers and superiors. Similarly, avoid dressing casually for important events like conferences, board meetings or other presentations, where formal business attire is usually an expectation. 4. Leave your comfort zone. This confidence-boosting strategy can be tough to apply, but leaving your comfort zone can be one of the most effective ways to gain more confidence in your career. For instance, maybe you have always dreaded giving presentations to the entire sales and marketing team. You could step outside of your comfort zone by volunteering to give the next presentation or co-host with a teammate. If this is the case, you would then prepare your presentation. You would step outside your comfort zone fully, but focusing on your skills, how you would deliver the presentation and the presentation itself rather than the mistakes you might make or worrying over embarrassment will help you confront that fear and overall boost your work confidence. 5. Set realistic goals. Pursuing your goals often involves failing several times until you figure out what works. This can make you wonder if you have what it takes to succeed. It can also leave you questioning how to be more confident while still achieving your dreams. The answer lies in setting realistic goals. Setting high-reaching goals and failing to achieve them has been found to damage confidence levels. Conversely, realistic goals are achievable. And the more you achieve your goals, the greater your confidence in yourself and your abilities. To set realistic goals, write down what you want to achieve. Next, ask yourself what chance you have of attaining it. Be honest. If the answer is slim to none, the goal may be a bit too lofty. Dial it back so it is more realistic and more achievable. 6. Set goals for yourself. Setting short-term and long-term career goals can impact the way you perceive your strengths and success. Consider setting a goal for yourself to develop an overall capability or new skill. Further measure your success by targeting small objectives to help you reach your result. Evaluating every small success in achieving a larger goal can help boost your confidence because you can see where you are applying effective strategies to further your development. For example, you might set a goal to increase your overall work productivity. You can then set smaller target objectives to help you reach that goal, like improving your time management skills or focusing on single tasks rather than multitasking. As you find each success toward your goal of increasing your productivity, you can become more confident in your competence to perform effectively in your job. 7. Focus on your strengths. Focusing on your strengths can help you boost your confidence, as it requires you to measure your success and abilities. Often, professionals who focus on perfecting their work can focus too much on small missteps or errors rather than the overall success despite these minor details. If this is the case, one way to reduce this tendency could be to make a list of your strengths and abilities and the second list of your achievements. You can make a daily habit of reading through them every morning and any time during the day you need a confidence boost. 8. Learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are usually inevitable when implementing improvement plans and goal-setting strategies. The key is to examine your mistakes and learn from them. It's difficult to accept failure, but failure can influence how you apply your skills in future trials. For instance, you might have formatted the code for a data entry software incorrectly, but instead of identifying the mistake and starting from scratch, you might examine where you entered the defect code and evaluate whether your mistake was a careless error or a specific, faulty code. You can then learn from this mistake by applying the information you gathered upon self-reflection to correct the error. 9. Eliminate negative language. Another influencing factor in building confidence is assessing the way you perceive yourself. If you find you are overly critical of yourself or you entertain self-doubt regularly, you may take steps to change this mindset. You might practice self-affirming techniques such as focusing on all the successes you have had in the past week or journaling what professional skills you admire most about yourself. 10. Ask questions. Asking questions and being assertive in your self-learning can work to boost your confidence in your career. Consider making a habit of asking at least one question during team meetings, project planning sessions or conferences to help clarify any information that might otherwise be convoluted to you. This can show your team members and supervisors that you will take initiative when you feel you might need more direction, and when you do this as part of your work routine, you can increase your feelings of confidence and self-worth through contribution. Likewise, you may have coworkers who are also working to build their confidence, and offering your initiative to speak up and ask questions may help to relieve their anxieties. Sometimes low self-confidence is a sign of a mental health condition such as depression or anxiety. If your self-confidence interferes with your work, social life, or education, consider talking to a mental health professional. A therapist can help you better understand the issue, recommend treatment, and work with you to develop skills to build your self-confidence. That's all from today's video. Stay tuned for more exciting videos.